Greetings and welcome to Homebrew Wild and Cheap. So today I am doing a part 2 / tasting of the pomegranate and grape wine that we did back in July, the 10th of July. Now this wine is 10% and it was, fun enough, the pomegranates were gifted to me. I had to eat that sandwich. Anyway, the pomegranates were gifted to me from, well, some people I know. Funny that. Mainly because they juiced the pomegranates, but there's still a lot of juice left in them. So they gave me a couple of kilos of pomegranate pulp, and we made some pomegranate wine from it. Now, I've already drank a little bit, but I didn't like how the edits were. So basically, I'm doing it again. Yeah. So, originally they were cold, but to be fair, a very mild chill to them is good, but better have it warm. And it smells really good. So it does smell like a wine. Now it doesn't smell like a Merlot or a Cabernet Sauvignon. Funny enough, it smells like a table wine. Get it in there, get it in there. So, So as you can tell, it's not a clear colour, it's not red, and it's not burgundy, it's Mergandy. Anyway, it's not clear, but it's not a bad colour. And I can tell you that it is actually quite easy drinking. It's 10%, but because we didn't use all grape and we didn't use all pomegranate, we kind of blended the two together and watered it down a bit. It's actually, it's very easy to drink. This is after a litre, so this will bring it up to a litre of me drinking this at 10%. It's not so bad. It smells like wine. And it tastes like wine. Now it has a grape first taste, and then you kind of get the aftertaste of pomegranate, which is actually very nice. It's very pleasant and it's very, well, it's very nice. It is dry, and I really do like dry things. When it comes to alcohol, I don't like sweet that much. And you gotta have a vape. Apple and strawberry, which everyone knows complements pomegranate wine very well. So this has been aging for 4 months, and I did try a little bit when it first came out, and yeah, it tasted like cack. Absolute cack. Which is to be expected because you need to age wines and ciders and anything that's not beer, even though beer does need a little bit of aging. So this is actually a very nice brew for what it is. It was very, very cheap, pardon me, to make a gallon, and it's, for what it is fantastic. I mean, if I was going to do it again, I would use clear grape juice, white grapes, funny that, but I could only get hold of red grapes, so that's what I used. Mainly because then the pomegranates, when I infused them in the water, would have made this a mild rosé or a blush wine. But it is a very nice table wine. It's not one that you're going to keep for years and years. It's one that you pull out just to drink every day, I suppose. And it is very, very tasty. So tasty that I've gone through a litre already. I mean, it is a pleasure to drink it. It's not in your face, so it's not like you know you're getting drunk. It is refreshing. It's going to be the word that I'm going to use quite a lot probably. But it tastes like water, but not water. It's got flavour and it's got body. It's just average, it's just an average, everyday drinking wine. Something you would probably go to the shops and spend maybe a £5 a bottle. I mean, nothing fantastic. But still, for what it is, well worth buying it. Well worth making it. But it is damn good. And unlike the ginger beer, which was even though the ginger beer was less and I drank less of it, this is surprisingly, it's very easy. It's nice and mellow. You don't get like, bah, within one bottle. I've had two, and this is still very refreshing, and I'm feeling the effects, but I'm not dribbling in the corner, which is never a good thing. But this is really damn good. I mean, good colour. I mean, it's not clear, but it wasn't supposed to be clear. And it's got a very nice taste to it. Pomegranates on the aftertaste, grape on the first taste, and then it's just generally refreshing. It's not one that you need to have a drink afterwards to go, I've got rid of that taste. It does have a tanniny edge to it, a very slight tanniny edge, which you would expect with grapes, but it's not so much that it puckers your face, like, which is always good. If I get the opportunity to make this wine again, I will. I mean, it is actually a very nice wine. Before it was ready, I gave a couple of bottles away. Funny that, because I actually bottled them in proper wine bottles and gave them to the people that gifted me the pomegranates, because I thought it would be nice. And I also had a couple of these miniature 500ml bottles, because I knew I was going to be tasting it. And plus, I use a little bit of this wine, even if it's not quite ready, for making spaghetti bolognese, and it was pie filling. Yeah, it was steak pie, which worked really well. So all in all, it is a very, very, very nice wine, which if you get the opportunity to make, or go out your way to make, you won't be disappointed. It is a nice, easy drinking wine. And because it's not so tanniny and it's not concentrating, everything like a stupidly high quality wine, after 4 months of aging, this is ready to drink. Now, it's not going to get much better if you age it for even longer, but I'd say 6 months is going to be as long as you will ever need to age a wine using this recipe. But it is damn fine for what it is. I've paid a lot more for a lot worse, which I think we all can say that we have done. It's not going to win. It's not going to win any awards, but it's a nice, easy drinking wine. It's kind of refreshing, and it is 10%. So, I mean, make your own mind up. I mean, a couple of quid, a gallon, or go and buy some wine for however much and be kind of disappointed, because it is just a cheap wine. So yeah, this is an awesome little wine to make if you happen to have the opportunity and to come across the ingredients for it relatively cheap. I mean, it's I think it's worth it myself. It's definitely tasty. A litre later, and well, so far I've drank a bottle because there's a little bit left over, less than 250ml, but basically a bottle of wine, and it's quite nice. It's very nice. It's fresh and pleasant, and even though I have been drinking this non-stop, I don't need to drink water so far, because it does have that kind of refreshing edge to it, which could possibly be a bad thing, considering it is 10%, but still, this does taste refreshing, grapey, and pomegranate-y on the aftertaste. So all in all, I really like this wine, and I'm giving it a thumbs up, so I can have a cheeky vape, and a cheeky glass of wine. In a pint glass, because homebrew wild and cheap doesn't do things by halves. Hell yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we've got many more to come, and I will catch you in the next video where we will be doing something awesome, no doubt, because all my videos are awesome, because I'm full of myself, and why not? Take care, and I'll catch you later.